Hi, everyone. Good morning. Good morning from the East Coast of the United States, anyway. It is morning, and this is Cup and a Card, and welcome to every. I'm going to just give a little ramble as we start and get some people in. How was everybody's weekend? Oh, sip, second cup. Our weekend was snowy. We got about 4 inches of snow on Saturday night. Just started snowing as Mr. Honey and I were driving home from the southern part of our state. We went to go visit my parents. And yeah, it looked like it was going to just dump snow all day long. And on our way home, it finally happened. And we got more than we thought we would. But I love that. I love the quietness that snow brings. I love that there's like a hush that goes over the whole world when snow falls, over my whole world, our whole world, wherever that is. And then slowly people start to come out and shovel their cars and yeah. Hello, lovely. How are you? It's good to see you here this morning. Oh my goodness. Well, hello, you lovely soul. How are you, Chris? And Deanne. Off? Isn't it work time? I gotta think. It's like 2 in the afternoon. Look, I got a new desk chair. I'm so excited. I was sitting on this, I don't know, it was like a little desk chair that I bought when we first moved into this house. It was, I got it from Walmart. It was really cheap and it served me well, but I'm sitting longer because I'm writing more. And my back really started to hurt. So my bestie, Mary, bought me this desk chair for my birthday. It was so lovely of her. What's happening? You're okay? Oh, yay. Yay for late lunches. Hey, Deb, how are you doing? How was everybody's weekend? What did you guys do this weekend? I was just saying that I went to visit my parents to have dinner with them for Christmas. I live about 3 hours south of us, and we knew that snow was coming at night, but we didn't we thought it was just going to be it kept saying just a dusting to an inch of snow, no big deal. It started snowing on our way home in the afternoon, not bad, but we wound up getting about 5 inches. Deb, did you get snow up in New York? How are you, Deanne? Are you snowed in over there yet in Michigan? You tried to Christmas shop. Oh no, but failed miserably. Oh no, are you looking for something that you can't find? We decided this year that we're just doing stockings because there's just nothing that, like, we just can't go by ourselves. But that said, that I went out and bought some bigger things, just a couple though. I mean, this is a really pared down Christmas. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. am. I'm starting to think I'm losing my mind because I thought you were in New York, but you're in Massachusetts. But are you near where I used to live, where I grew up in Attleboro? And we must have had this discussion. Wasn't too bad here. You had a near blizzard over Thanksgiving. I don't know about UDN that if we have snow before Thanksgiving, it's going to be a bad winter. Chris, do you guys have snow over in Scotland? Oh, I'm sure that Kinsley has a million presents. It's really hard to shop. I find my husband is really hard to shop for. I got him some he won't watch this. I got him some woodworking things um for his rune making endeavors. So he has some runes that he's making out of aluminum. Oh my gosh, we did talk about this. I had family. So my grandfather's brother lived in Tewksbury. So you were I think north and west of where I grew up. But yeah, Uncle Marty, he used to come down and visit sometimes. I never went there, but he used to come down to my grandparents and visit. Oh, good memories of Uncle Marty. Um, Gosh, their last name was Betts. Do you know any Bettses in Tewksbury? Because I know he had kids who had kids, so those kids would be my age. Crazy. Chris, do you have snow? Not at the moment. Oh, it's just been. Do you get a lot of snow there? I'm watching this TV show. It's on Netflix and it takes place in Scotland, but up near Aberdeen. And it's called Department Q, and I'm loving it. Is anybody else watching that? And then I promise we'll get to readings. A cold wind chill warning. Yeah, we have two. Yeah. Yeah. It takes a half an hour longer to get out the door because you have to find the gloves, get the coat on, get the scarf, get the gloves, everything up, find a hat. You do get occasional snow. Okay. Oh my gosh. I'm so glad you're watching it too. I'm looking forward. Chris, he's doing good. I'm looking forward to him coming home. He'll be home Christmas week sometime and he'll stay not through New Year, but I think he's going to stay through like the 28th or 29th. So that'll be good. I'm really looking forward to it. Yeah, we have the rest of Stranger Things to watch and we may watch he got us into Fallout too. Hey, how are you? I cannot read your name. I'm sorry. Namira, I see. Um and hello and welcome. We're just sitting here having a chit chat before I get into the readings. Wait, more episodes coming out on Boxing Day for which? Fallout or um Stranger Things? I think you mean Stranger Things. Somebody's been binge watching since of oh, I don't know that one. Taskmaster. I don't know that one. I am doing well. Thank you for asking. Yeah, Stranger Things. I'm really looking forward to that, to those episodes. We were caught up. So, yeah, there's that. But Department Q is so good because it kind of runs in multiple timelines. A comedy game show. Okay. And where does it stream? Is it on the Netflix? Deb? I'm going to start shuffling our animal spirit cards. Oh, YouTube, it's a British show. They have all the best shows. I mean, we have some good shows. I think we do better at comedy, although they have some really good comedies too. But the Brits really know how to do drama. They just they just know how to develop characters really well. I know this is 4, but I'm just feeling it. All right. Let's see. Okay. What did we get? Oh my gosh. You guys, we got another cat. We've been we didn't get a cat last week, but we've been having the cats of late. So we got a cat. Let me read the message. Need Ruby. So the message says, cat, independent. You are a natural healer. Your intuition is strong. You don't have to go with the crowd. Life supports you in every way. I think that's a really good, I think that's a really good message for the week. You know, we steer our own course. And yeah, we don't have to follow the crowd. And really tune into our intuition. How do you turn into your intuition? I have to get quiet to tune into my intuition. It is a nice card. I'm not a cat person, I have to tell you. Hi, Blackwing. Yes, I will do a reading on you. It is a nice. I'm not a cat person. It's but this is a lovely picture, and yeah, I have to get quiet to tap into my intuition, like really quiet, like very still. And sometimes if I'm not still, things will come to me, but it's very difficult for me to discern whether it's me or intuition until I get quiet. Hey, Vishalini, I hope that's right. You're welcome. All right, well, let's get started with some readings here. So Blackwing asked first, so I'll do him first. But if anybody else would like a reading, if you can just put me in the in the chat. Hey Donna, it's nice to see you. Okay, so Blackwing, this is how I roll with readings. I kind of do a general reading with the tarot cards. and we kind of get a sense of what the situation is and the overall feel of things. And then I pull an oracle card, and then I pull another tarot card to tell you who is with you on this journey. You'll see as we go along. So let me shuffle here. I've got you, Namira. Oof. It didn't go together very well there. There, that's better. One more time for good measure. Okay. All right, you got a great card. And I'm going to say Vishalini, and I hope that that's right. You got the Four of Wands. So you may be celebrating, but these Four Wands are, they're stuck in the ground really well. So this is about a time of real like stability and contentment for you. And if it's not here right now, it should be, it should be coming. Four of Wands speaks of joy and celebrations and time with family and friends. But on a deeper level, it speaks to contentment. So with that said, let's read from, I'm going to read from the Intuitive Whispers Oracle and see if we can get a message for you from there. I should also say too that if this is not if this is kind of not where you are, if you're not in a situation where you're feeling like celebrating or you feel particularly content, this is something that I think the universe is asking you to work toward. I can't read it, so let me get Ruby. Ruby is my powerful magnifier, and she's magic. She helps me read the little print. Okay, so yeah. So this intuitive message says feel into the emotions. So we can't get to contentment until we've felt the feels. And sometimes that's a scary proposition. Sometimes letting those feelings out feels like it's a bottomless pit. Like if I start crying, I'm just never going to stop. But we need to feel those emotions to be able to get to the joy. And then also like feel that emotion too. Like open yourself to those emotions. Open yourself to whatever it is, the joy and the sorrow, or the discontent and the contentment. But you've got some steady times coming ahead. And I think some real celebrations coming. And I hope that helped and resonated. Blackwing 1141, let me know. And I think I'm reading for Namira next. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot. I'm sorry, Namira. Hold on just a second. Blackwing, I forgot to tell you who's with you on this journey. You got one more card coming to you. So who's walking with you? Oh, wow, we've got the Fool. So this is like, he's a joyous guy, you know? He is I think the Fool does feel his emotions. He's very free. They're very free. Um, they are willing to take a leap, to try something new, to go to new places, to do new things. Um, and the Fool, let's remember, you know, the whole major arcana of the tarot is the Fool's journey. So he is seeking contentment. Um, he is seeking a new way, a new way of doing things. He's seeking enlightenment. So this is a great card for you. I love when that happens. You're welcome. Okay, Namira, now we have you. What's everybody got in their cup? I have plain old coffee with cream, but I did buy this really great tea. I bought it's called Gingerbread Joy, and it is delicious. You're welcome, Blackwing. Ooh, water. That's the best thing to be drinking. Okay. What do we have for Namira? Oh, Namira, another great card. Show you in a second. Rebirth is your card. So this is, you are coming out of the dark into the light. You have been through some rough moments, perhaps, or maybe some challenges, but that is changing, and you are stepping out into the light, and you're stepping out as kind of a changed new version of yourself, a stronger version of yourself, a wiser version of yourself. And that is great. That is my card for next year. Is the rebirth card number 20. Let me get a message for you. I'm going to pick the folia for you. I don't know if you've through a rough time, yeah. Where in the world are you, Namira, if you don't mind my asking? If you don't want to tell us, you don't have to. Netherlands. Do you have snow? Oop, that was turned over. Okay, let's see what we've got. I'm pretty sure I'm going to need Ruby for this too. Yep. Okay. So you've got Your oracle card says thoughts, and it says cultivate your ideas. Now, going with this rebirth card that you just got, um, I don't know about you, but uh, you know, and I think for a lot of people, our thoughts can be our biggest downfall, because they can really drag us down. We can really get sucked into negative self talk. And with this card of rebirth, I think being able to reframe that self talk is really important. And then also think about um, cultivating your ideas about what do you want your life to look like in 2026. We've got a great time. The last new moon of the year is happening on Thursday. And we've got the solstice coming up on Sunday, which is, the light will be returning. And so this is a great time to think about what direction you want your life to go in. Who do you want to be next year? I don't know if you pick words for the year. I always pick a word or words for the year that are kind of like my theme, and you might want to think about doing. But yeah, watch your thoughts. Make sure you're reframing those. Anything that comes up that maybe you catch yourself because you think, wait a minute, that's not true. That's not really true. You know, and let's see who's going to walk with you through this. Grow. I love that. Oh my gosh, this is one of my favorite cards. Okay. So this card, and I hope I'm going to pronounce the name of this card correctly. This card is called the Ferret, and it is temperance. And this is Bridget, Saint Bridget, and she is the goddess of hearth and home. So she's tending, she's tending her home, but she also, this is the cauldron, and we've got steam rising, so there's alchemy going on. One thing is turning into something else, and it's I think it's Glastonbury Tor that's supposed to be behind over here, but the sun is rising, and we kind of get that. At least I do. I get that real Four of Wands kind of energy from this card. This contentment, this contentment, and this happiness at being where we are in the world. And I also love, I look at colors because I like to look at chakras. And she's got a blue or a purpley gown on. So that is very indicative of your throat chakra. But this is a kind of a deeper blue. So I kind of look at third eye. So she's very in tune with her intuition. And yet she's got, I think that's red, a red cloak on, red cape. And I think that's red, guys. And even if it's not red, it's red in my head. So this is how I'm reading it. She's very grounded. So she grounds that intuition. She knows what those thoughts are. She knows which thoughts are true and which thoughts are the ones that her head is making up, because we make stories up in our heads, right? So that is what I have for you. Okay. This is for Moon 162. Oh, good. I'm glad. Namira. I don't know if there's anybody before you, but I will say to Moon, I usually do not read like that. I don't read about third parties that are not present, but I will tell you what you should. So if that's the kind of reading that you are okay with having, that's fine. You're welcome, Namira. Is there anybody else that wanted a reading that was before Moon? Oh, wow, a blueberry refresher from Donkey. That's great. I'm scrolling up to see. Okay, I don't see anybody else, so I'll go ahead and I don't think I saw your name correctly, so I'm sorry about that too. But I did not read for Deb yet. So is Deb's ahead of, is it Moon? Somebody tell me. 162. Okay, let me read for Deb. Okay, Deb, here we go. Deb, I think you got this card last week, but I'm not sure. Did you get the 10 of Cups last week? The 10 of Cups this week. So, yeah, like one of the best family and legacy and happiness and celebrations. And I think again, like that deep contentment, kind of sitting around and looking at your family and saying, wow, we did good. We did good. And with the holidays coming, I think, yeah, this is a great card. Great card to have. You had a really good one last week. I thought it was the 10 of Cups, but I can't remember. Yes, I know you know. You are so lucky. All right, let's get your, I'm pulling from Folia for you, Deb. I love these little cards. They're hard to read, but I really like them. All right. Let's see. So your oracle card says lock. It says something hidden or locked or stuck. So I don't know if you're feeling stuck in a certain area. I mean, this could be, because we've got Christmas coming up, there may be surprises, things hidden literally from you, but also this could be something that's more internal, like, maybe a feeling that you have that you've locked away or something that is like running in an undercurrent. So just kind of be mindful of that and ask yourself with those things, is that real or is it a storyline that you're creating in your head? What what is it really about? All right. with you. Through the 10s. Oh, yeah. So you've got the Page of Cups. So that kind of goes with that locked. This is, curiosity or learning about new ways of feeling. So in light of that, that kind of, I mean, I know things have been kind of rough, and then there's kind of this sense of release and maybe trusting in that. Does that make sense, Deb? I feel like I'm rolling away. That Page of Cups, the pages are so, Chris taught me this word. He says they're the learners of the court cards. So they're learning about, new ways of feeling, but also learning to identify feelings and emotions, or, identifying a new creative endeavor, because I think the cups are also about creation. Also, cups are water, so intuition too. So learning to trust your intuition. Okay, so now I think I have, I think it's Moon 162. So what does Moon need to know about this situation that he finds himself in? That they find, I'm sorry. That they find themselves in. Okay, whoops. Oh, Ace of Swords. So swords are all about thoughts and intellect and communication. And aces are about newness, freshness. So new ideas, new thoughts coming into the forefront. I love this card because this wait a minute, it's not swords, it's wands. Sorry, it's wands. New feelings. So wands are fire, but here's the thing, this wand is coming up, right? So we have this chasm here, and this wand is there to bridge that gap, to help you bridge that gap with feelings, and like a new spark. The sun is shining, and that's also a good sign. But there still is that chasm there, but there is potentiality for bridging that gap. So I hope that helps. And I'm going to pull an intuitive message for you. This one. Okay, this card says trust yourself. So you asked me a question, but I would venture to say that you've got a feeling in your gut about this situation, and this card is asking you to trust yourself. And this, to me, like all of this blue and purpley, that is all about your third eye, your intuition. So, trusting your intuition about the situation. And who's going to walk with you on this journey of learning to trust yourself and with this new and fire energy coming up? Interesting. Okay. So you got the King of Swords. So that King of Swords is going to kind of tamp down that, he's going to pull back from that passion, and where unregulated emotion or he's going, the King of Swords is going to ask you to throw some logic in there. Don't be like pie in the sky and all dreamy about it. Throw some logic in there. Bring yourself back to earth, and think things through, and to think things through before you act. So I hope that helps you. Oh, Gerald's here. Tarot Stash. Oh, I'm going to be with Tarot Stash today at 2:00. We're going to be talking about the sacred pause. I'm excited about that. And Vela's here. Hi, Vela. Oh, I wish I could see you. I wish I could hold you. Is there anybody else that would like a reading? Oh, where's your gut? Vela said. I got you, Donna. Oh, I didn't see you, Deanne. I'll do Donna and then I'll do you, if that's okay. My last reading was for you. And now I'm reading for Donna. Donna. Okay, Donna. 10 of Swords moment. What's going on, girl? I kind of think I might know. Look, I always say with this 10 of Swords card that the sun is shining, that the light is returning. And like the light is returning this week, in fact, because Sunday is the solstice. It's the return of the light. This week is the new moon. And then the light of the moon starts to return too. I know that there's been feelings of overwhelm and um yeah, well, let's not despair, because I truly believe I believe that those swords are about thoughts, and sometimes our thoughts really overwhelm us, and can really drag us down and do us in. And so, hey, Maru. And so I think, but that sun is rising. It's like the new day is dawning. And I just think that this week, of all weeks, like I said, we've got the new moon. So the new moon is Thursday. So Friday, the light starts to return again. And then we've got Sunday coming with the solstice. So it is the darkest day, but then the light starts to return again. I think you're gonna come out of it. I will pull a card from the folia for you. Isn't that like, Donna? I mean, it's the same with me. I can do myself in sometimes with thoughts, and I really have to stop myself. And I mean, thank God for my Buddhist practice, because that is one thing that it taught me, is to kind of stop myself and say, okay, wait a minute. What's real here? Because I didn't even realize how much we create stories in our, we create things that we take this maybe shred of the truth, and then all of a sudden there's just something there that there it's not really true. It's not fact. What are the facts? Just the facts, ma'am. All right. Ooh, this is a good one, I think. Yes, I do. You have to take a sacred pause. Oh, now interesting. Okay. So this card said, so number one, the first thing is that this is card 10. So it definitely corresponds with those swords. And the card says energy. Oops, let me hold it right. Energy, and then I don't know. Can you see this? It says rush of excitement. I never know whether you guys can see, because you see so much better than I do. But look at the flowers around that cup too. And the cup is full. So I really feel like things are turning, starting to turn around, and that you are going to feel you know, newness and freshness as the solstice comes and goes, and we get into the holidays for sure. And let's see who's with you on this journey of getting those swords out. You got the Ace of Cups, and okay, so you got the Ace last week and the 10 this week. So yay. Okay. So you got the King of Pentacles, who's like really a grounded dude, you know? And I mean, the king, he's got his life managed and organized, and things are succinct and in place. Now, what like coming from that 10 of swords moment and seeing this rush of energy, what comes into my head to, just like as a little side note or maybe warning, is like, to me, the king of pentacles is very organized about his surroundings, right? But also just compartmentalizing all of those all of those thoughts. So, and maybe it's just like sorting through the thoughts, what's real, what's not real, release it. We've got this last bit of release before the new moon comes. Plant some good seeds under that new moon and the solstice, and I think you're going to be good to go. And that king too. Oh, he was your stalker a couple of years ago. He the the king, he's I think that he also sees the good in what he has as well. So take that. Did you pick a word for your new year? Are you going to, how many do you guys pick words, or is that a me thing? Honestly, I think that I got that from Gerald. I think Gerald is the person that taught me about picking words for the year. All right. Yeah, for sure. Okay. I have Deanne. Yes. Gerald, you've taught me so much. I'm afraid that right now the word I pick is going to be profane. Oh dear. Reframe. All right. Oh, Dan, you got the 6 of Cups. So lots of nostalgia and memories, and wow, this is the time, right? The holidays come, and I don't know, like I think about when my kids were small, taking out the Christmas decorations from, all of our Christmas decorations. They each have a story. And then thinking about the stories about, the memories that we have about holidays with our families. So I just feel like there's a lot of memories that are coming up, and nostalgia for you. Um, let's read from the folia for you too. Um, so like what comes to me with all this nostalgia is sometimes nostalgia can bring a little bit of sadness, and get don't go down that road too far. We get wistful for. All right, let's see. Oh, it's exciting. All right. Oh, yes. Okay. So you got serendipity and magical encounter. So maybe that encounter will bring up some memories, and maybe there's just your your life right now is serendipitous um and magical. I love this card for you, Deanne. Something serendipitous in the air. All right, let's see who's with you. Oh my gosh, you got the same card Donna did. You got the King of Pentacles. So like this real organization and kind of management and feelings of deep gratitude and almost like a pride in what you have, where you've been, what you've come through, where you are right now, and looking all around you, surveying what's around you, and really being able to see the magic in that, seeing the magic of the everyday, you know? Um, yeah. So that king is walking with you. And I really feel like, there's some real grounded energy there as well. I love that for you, Deanne. Okay. The sugar daddy. Okay, can I read for anybody else before we go? I've been on an hour. My coffee is cold. Gonna have to have a heat up. I have so I'm gonna be on with Gerald at 2 today. On Friday, Friday I have a different wine and tarot coming up because we're going to be in that liminal time between the new moon and the solstice, and Ginger's coming on with me, and we're going to be on late. We're going to be on at 7:00. We're going to be talking about the new moon and the solstice, because but that's my new year because the sun's returning. So we're going to do a later show, and we are going to do some readings together. So that'll be fun. Oh my gosh. There you go. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So King of Pentacles or the sugar daddy? I don't think I will be here on Monday next week because it's right before the holidays, but I will be here the following Monday. I'll be here for the new year. And I have a new deck that I just got. I don't have it with me. And it's Celestial something. I can't remember, but I love the print. The print's big. So that'll be a good thing. All right, everybody. If no one else wants to, oh my goodness, if no one else wants a reading, I am going to go and get a video out today before I go on with Gerald about the third quarter moon. And yeah, and I have some cookies in the refrigerator that I've got to get out and bake. I made the dough last night and I just didn't get to put them in the oven. So yeah, I will see you later. Gerald. And if everybody has time, come on over to Tarot Stash's channel at 2 and watch what he asks me about the sacred pause, the discussion that we'll have around that. So I will see you. Oh, yeah. Merry Christmas to all. I will catch you all before the new year. And I'm grateful to each and every one of you for being here. So, yes, to everyone here. And I will see you between Christmas and New Year. Take care, everyone.